How about making money while in school as a student? Now, when I say making money, I'm not talking about any kind of perhaps network marketing or whatever. I want to share an insight with you on businesses you can do and make full money as a student while on campus. And specifically in this broadcast, I want to reveal to you the kind of how to make at least 125,000 naira monthly as a student. I know it will be wild to you. Great. For so many of our students on campus today, the reality is such that, for those who are in campuses close to their family or their homes, their family homes, they travel every weekend. And at the slightest chance or opportunity of not having lectures, so many of them are always happy. They go home. And you ask yourself, why do they go home? Money. They go home to get foodstuffs. They go home to make money, to get money from their parents. Yes, dependence mindset. But as a student, you can actually make a whole lot of money. While in school, I've often told people that the university is a universal community. It is not a village. And one of the biggest markets at your level is the university, which is the campus where you find yourself. Because wealth is a game of number. It's all about developing ideas or developing services or products and identifying or creating a long clientele base that would continually demand or need your product. Then you are wealthy, you are rich, you make money. Okay, in this short video, quickly, I want to give you an insight how you can make at least 125,000 naira for sure. Now, having your own enterprise as a student. Listen to this, very important. Now, number one way you can make money as a student, you can earn 125,000 naira, is develop a lesson or a tutorial. A tutorial where you teach words, that's children, school children, take them in various subjects. Today, most parents are in dire need of people to teach their children, because what these children learn in their various schools, are not actually enough to get them, firm footing or firm-footed. So most parents, it is the delight of most parents when they're able to get somebody who is highly knowledgeable and God-fearing to take their children. I don't really understand how many persons see, or how many of us have ever seen it from this dimension before. Now, the point I'm trying to raise is that, if you get a child and you are paid 15,000 naira, many persons who take some of these children, they pay them 15,000, some earn 25,000 monthly from taking some of these children. Now, if you get a child you are teaching and you are paid 15,000 naira monthly, how about that? But that's not even what I'm talking about now. Now, imagine having an enterprise with about 5 persons in this enterprise working for you. Then you allocate 3 kids to each of them, meaning you'll be getting 45,000 naira from each of these persons. Now they are working under your enterprise. Now you could even register this enterprise, and at the end of the day, if 5 persons are working for you and are generating as much as 45,000 naira monthly, that will amount to a whooping sum of 225,000 naira. And you decide to say, okay, I'm paying them the sum of 20,000 naira each per month. Now, if you subtract your running expenses or your overhead costs, at the end of the day, you have a whooping sum of 125,000 naira as balance for yourself, as your pay. Isn't that interesting? Yes, you must not really be the one to be taking these children or these kids. You could employ 5 persons to do it. And if you want to join, more money to your bank account. But the gospel in this regard is that you could actually have your enterprise registered by the time this business commences and you make your first money, first 125,000 naira. You can actually take out just about 25,000 naira to get your business name registered. And you're already an MD, you're a CEO, while schooling on campus. And when you graduate, you won't be talking about looking for job opportunities because one, at the point of your graduation, you would have raised some amount of money that will help you diversify into other areas of business or businesses. So that at the end of the day, your story will become that of an owner of a conglomerate. Isn't that interesting? Of course it is. How do you get this done? You know, I told you something at the onset, businesses you can do without spending a dime. Now, this business idea goes beyond. You don't really need money to do this. But most times if they ask people why you're not doing business, what they usually say is, money, I don't have capital. But what you need to do a business in the contemporary and highly technological inclined society or world, what you need most is ideas, not really capital. Now, can you see that now? All you just need to do, let me give you the strategy now. Because some persons might be asking, oh, it's not as easy as you think. What you just need to do is, if you could get, let's assume you don't want to spend a dime, just get perhaps a plain sheet and get a marker, you write on it. If you need a God-fearing, highly competent and dedicated teacher to groom your child, call teacher ABC on this. Then go to strategic locations around the campus, very busy areas in the communities in the town. Paste it in your church premises. People will see it and they will call you for interview. Now when they call you, talk to them, you tell them you have an enterprise. Perhaps your name is Chisom. You say Chisom, concept, or Chisom Enterprise becomes your company name. Then you introduce your company to these people, tell them you are into, capacity building for children. Wow. And get them to fill your form, to register with your enterprise. Then you allocate, You allocate your teachers to them. Then how do you get your teachers? There are a lot of students out there who are always broke, but they're intelligent. They'll be willing to earn 20,000 naira monthly. They'll be so happy because it comes as extra, And even if you allocate more children to them, you could actually increase their salaries further, So they'll be willing to work with you. Now, they don't actually know how much these parents pay to you because human beings are very funny. When many of them know how much they pay to you, one day they'll just tell themselves, why do I keep working for this person? They want to work for themselves. So give them the impression that they are working under a company, give them identity, that's ID cards, let them work for you and develop good relationship with them. Then at the end of the month, let them not ask before they get their salary. They get their accounts credited. And everybody is happy. It's a win-win situation. And for crying out loud, that idea of follow one boy, depending on one boy to buy you recharge card, depending on one boy to buy you cream to do all that, I bet you it will no longer be fashionable to you. Thank you very much for staying glued to me. This is just the part one. I'll be coming your way, next time. But please kindly subscribe to my channel if what I've told you made so much sense to you, because we have so much more in stock to release to you. So subscribe to this channel and encourage your friends to do same.